Today, we're taking a look at the Fox Rhythm 34 fork. We're checking out something pretty neat here, the Fox Rhythm 34. Now this fork, it's a little tough to find some information about it, and that's because this is what is considered an OEM only fork. So the Rhythm 34 is only sold through full bike manufacturers, meaning you're only going to be able to find this on the new bike that you purchase. So what's going on with this fork? Well, basically the Rhythm 34 is a less expensive version of the Fox 34. So it's got 34 millimeter stanchions, meaning nice beefy stanchions, definitely big enough for some trail, even almost towards some of the all mountain or enduro style riding. And this fork itself is going to be pretty lightweight. Now, one of the major differences between this fork and the Fox 34 is that the uppers on this fork are completely different. They're made with those same 34 millimeter diameter stanchions, but instead using a 6000 series aluminum on the upper chassis. The other thing that's going to be pretty different between the two is this fork is actually going to use something called a grip damper. And what that damper is it's pretty similar to the fit cartridge, but it uses a little bit different bleeding system to allow it to be less expensive and easier to manufacture. Past that, as far as your rebound control, on this you'll actually have 22 clicks of adjustment, and then up top, compression is going to be infinitely adjustable from very firm to very open using the grip damper up top. And then of course, you're going to have an air side here as well, and that's going to allow you to add and remove air as needed and be able to set the shock up to your weight. One of the things that I enjoy about the 2018 versions of these is they're actually now coming with an air pressure chart, which gives you a great baseline to be able to start the process of setting up your fork. And then it's going to be set up with a 160 mount for the brake, and then of course a Boost 110 front axle. Now this fork that we're taking a look at, this is the 120 millimeter travel version. They do make them a little bit longer and a little bit shorter as well. And this particular one is actually in the 29er or 27.5 plus variant. Now they also make this in a 27.5 standard, and all of them are going to run a 1.1 to 1.5 tapered steer tube. Now you'll find that you get nearly the same amount of the performance. Let's say about 90% of the performance of a Fox 34. Of course, it's missing the Kashima coating, the ultra slick coating on the stanchions to help it move super buttery smooth. And then some of the budding of the material, of course, isn't there as well. But these cost-saving features allow you to get a really nice fork on a bike that might otherwise be spec'd with something a little bit lower end. But let's go ahead and find out exactly what this fork weighs. Like I said before, this fork is in a 29 version or 27.5 plus, and it's going to weigh in at 1,865 grams. So thanks for watching this video on the Fox Rhythm 34 fork. I hope you learned something here. Be sure to leave comments down below with what you think. And then as always, hit that subscribe button so you'll be able to watch more videos like this into the future.